Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing you how to draw Lego Joker from the Lego Batman movie. Let's get started with the eyes. I'm going to start with a circle on the left side. Starting from the top, we'll just draw a little tiny circle going around. We're going to do the same thing on the right side. Now leaving a little gap in the middle, we'll draw another circle for the right eye. Now at the top of each eye, we're going to draw a smaller circle for a highlight. So just tucking that in underneath the top. Do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to color the bottoms of the eye in black. Let's draw in the eyelid on top of each eye. So starting on the left side, we're going to curve up above the eye, come down, and then just turn it up in the inside. So starting on the outside of the left eye, we'll curve up, down, and then just pull that up. We'll do the same thing on the right side, just flipping this over. We're going to start on the inside, curve up over the eye, and then just down on the side. We're going to thicken up each of the eyelids. So starting on the tip here, we're going to go up and just go thicker as we get into the middle, and then just blend it down to a point. We'll color that in black. Let's do the same thing on the right side. So starting down here at the bottom of the curve, going up, and then down to the side, we'll fill that in black. In between the eyelids, I'm just going to draw a little line that goes up like that for a little frown line. On the sides of each eye, we're just going to draw a little bit of wrinkling, so just two angled lines coming out on either side of the eye. Let's draw the eyebrows just above. So up here we're going to draw two curves, going up to a point and then down. Starting just above the left eye, we'll curve up, and we're going to do a hard turn coming down towards the middle. Now again, we're going to start at the tip. We're going to go a little bit thicker as we go up to the top, and then just blend that down to a point. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Starting on the bottom curve, going up, and then down on the side of the eye. Starting back in the front, going up again a little bit higher, and then curving down to the side of the eyebrow. Let's draw the mouth in underneath. So underneath each of the eyes, I'm going to start on the left. We're going to curve across from the wrinkle to wrinkle. Going across like this. We're going to draw in the upper lip. So in the middle here, we're just going to start with a little U shape. Now at the top of the U on the left, we're going to curve down towards the left. And then on the right, we'll curve down towards the right. Let's draw on the sides of the mouth. So just underneath the left side here, we're going to curve down and in. On the right, we'll curve down and in. Now we're going to connect those 2 points with a curve that scoops down underneath the lip. So coming down at the bottom, back up on the right side. Now we're going to thicken up the bottom lip. So starting at that same point, we'll just go a little bit flatter, going across. And then on the ends of the mouth, right here, we're just going to draw two angled short lines coming in for the teeth. Let's go up and draw on the top of the hairline. So just above the eyebrows, from left to right, we're going to draw a curve. Just going across, a very subtle curve goes across. Now we're going to curve down the sides of the hair. Just down to about the same height as the bottom of the eyebrows. From here we're going to curve up the sides of the hair. Now the head sort of turns slightly this way, so this side's going to be a little bit thinner than the one on the right. So from this point we'll curve up and out. On the right we're going to go a little bit wider than we have on the left side. So we're going to go up and out. We're going to curve these in towards the middle, leaving a gap in the center here. So we'll curve up and in. We're going to do the same thing on the right side. So leaving a gap in the middle, curve over towards the right side. We're going to connect those 2 points with a curve down the middle, going up and then over. Now from these 2 points, we just want to curve down towards the face, curving out on both sides. Now we're going to add some lines across the top here. So up here, we'll curve down, go across, maybe one more at the end here. Do the same thing on the right side. So curving down. And then at the sides of the hair, we're going to go upwards. So from this corner here, we're going to curve up. On the right, we'll curve up. We'll add one more line on either side. Let's draw in the sides of the face. So from that point, we're going to step over towards the left a little bit and just draw a straight line coming down. So you can see that the hair overlaps the side of the head. We'll do the same thing on the right side. We're going to round out the bottom of the chin. So these corners here, we're just going to round them out, coming inwards. And then we're going to connect that with a curve. Going down to the bottom of the chin and back up on the right side. Let's draw in the hair in the back here. So on the side, just going to come down with a straight line and then curve that downwards in behind the head. On the right, this is going to be a little bit thicker than the one on the left. So we're going to move out further, coming down, then curving in behind the head. Let's add some cheekbones. So starting on the left here, I'm going to curve in towards the mouth, and then just draw an angled line coming down. On the right, we'll do the same. So curving in towards the mouth, and then angling down. Now that we've got the head, let's work our way down the body. So we're going to start with the front face of the body first. So starting just underneath the jaw here on the left, we're going to angle down over towards the right. Going across like that. So it's going a little bit past the head here. From this point, we're going to go out. We're going to angle outward slightly towards the left. Pulling the pen towards us to right there. On the right, we're going to even go further out. So we're going to angle out even further. Going out like that. We want to make sure that these 2 points are at the same height. Now we're going to connect those with a straight line going across the bottom. Let's tuck in the neck in between the head and the body. So right in here, just draw a straight line down. Before I get into the rest of the body, let's add some detail in the front here. So we're going to start with the bow tie first. So in the middle of the top here, we're going to draw a little C shape. Now we're going to tuck in a backward C in behind it. So there's a slight overlap on the insides. From this side on the left, we're going to swirl around. From the top here, we're going to go around and just pull that back in. On the right, we'll do the same thing. So going out towards the right and then back in. Now we just want to trace the inside of the bow. So starting in here, go out and then back in. So you can see that's a little bit thicker on the end here. Go out to the right and back in. We're going to add the 2 little things that stick out here. So coming down with a curve. Right here, we're going to curve down on the right. Now at these bottoms, we're just going to angle up and out. We'll take the bottom end and just curve it in underneath the bow. Going in like that. And let's add the little flower on the side on the right here. So we're going to start with a circle. We're going to draw a very simple flower. We'll draw a smaller circle on the inside. Now from the top here, we're just going to draw a straight line going up. Bottom will go down. On the sides, we'll just go outwards. And then in between, we'll just split it, almost like a pizza, going across like that. Just for a very simple flower. Let's draw the inside edge of the jacket. So just up here on this line, we're going to curve in. We're going to leave a gap in the middle here. So starting on the right at the top, we'll go in behind the flower and then come in. So there's a nice little gap here. We're going to go straight down, 2 lines, going down to about there. Now we're going to curve up the bottom of the jacket, curving up to the side of the body on both sides. Let's add in 2 little pockets. So we're going to follow that same curve just above it. We'll draw that twice. And then we're going to connect those 2 points with a straight line going up. Do the same thing on the right. So follow that same curve just above. We'll draw that twice. And then we'll connect those 2 points with a straight line. Let's add the collar over here. So starting up in this area, we're going to curve out. We're going to do a little sideways V. Going like that. And we're going to curve this into that point there. Curving right in. On this side, the flower is going to block most of it. So we're going to start at this point, curve underneath the flower. And then right up here, we'll just curve up. Let's add in the little vest here. So right up here beside the bow, we're going to curve in towards the middle. Now we're going to curve up in the opposite direction underneath the flower. We're going to take this point, go straight down to right about here. Now we're going to do a little V, upside down V. Just in the center. And then we're going to curve these up on the side. So going up towards the left, curving up towards the right. We're going to add 3 little buttons on the side here. So just on the right of the center line, 3 little circles. Now before I draw on the side of the body or the legs, I have to draw the arm on top because the arm overlaps the side of the body here. So we're going to start right in here. We're going to have the hand coming up holding his gun. So right in here, we're going to draw a little socket. So right here we'll draw a little curve, like a backwards C. From the top, we're going to curve up and out towards the left. Going up. On the bottom, we're going to curve out as well. So curving out. We're going to connect those 2 points with a curve going inwards. Going in and across like that. Now that we have the arm, we're going to draw on the side of the body. So from the corner of the top of the chest, we're going to go across and down behind the arm. Now the body's going to come down this way, and we want to sort of extend this line out. So taking the straight line, we'll extend it outwards, and we're going to go up in behind the arm. Going up like that. Let's draw in the arm. So starting with the hand, right up here, we're going to start with a straight line. Like this. Now we're going to do it like a backwards D. Taking the top, curving out towards the left, and then back down. I'm just going to extend this little line just to go in behind the hand. Now the gun's angled sort of this way, so we're going to have to see the side of the gun here. So we're going to draw a little bit of perspective. So from the edge of this hand, we're going to go up in an angle. Going up towards the left, we're going to come down with a short line. We're going to go up with a short line again in that same angle. Now we're going to go upwards, straight up. So this is the side of the gun here. We're going to go back. That same angle coming back to right about there. We're going to go up. Now we're going to pull this back with a short line to right about there. Now we're going to pull this in behind the hand, going like that. And it's nice that there's a little overlap of the hand over the gun. From this corner, we're just going to pull that in behind like that. Let's continue the bottom edge of the gun. From here, from this corner, we're going to go straight out with a short line. On this point, we're going to draw that same length line just below it, like that. Now we're going to connect those 2 points with an angled line. Up here, we're going to draw a short line going out horizontally. Now from here, this goes out to the muzzle going this way. So we're going to start from here and draw a little curve that goes around this way. And now we want to follow these lines up in an angle for the muzzle, going up and out. From this top point, we're going to do the same thing, so going out. We're going to connect those 2 points with an oval, so going outwards and then back up to the top. From this corner, we're just going to go straight up in behind the muzzle. Let's tuck the barrel in underneath here. So we're going to start from here, curve around to the bottom, right beside the hand, and tuck this in underneath the side of the gun here. So right here, we'll curve around. It's almost like a circle, going around like this, beside the hand, and then up. We're going to thicken up the side here. So we're going to start from this corner, curve around, and just blend in towards the bottom. Curving around, and just blending the bottom. Over here in the middle, we're going to draw a circle. Let's draw on the handle behind the hand here. So we're going to draw 2 vertical lines, come down like that. Connect those 2 points with a curve that comes across the bottom. We're just going to close off this gap here. And then back in here, I'm just going to draw a little curve for the back of the hand. Let's draw the arm on the right side. So I'm just going to have it curved over this way. So starting down here, I'm going to curve to the right. Now we're going to draw on the bottom of the arm. So just following that same curve, going down here, we'll connect those 2 points with a curve going in. Now before I draw the wrist, we're going to have to draw on the hand. So it's like a little C shape like this. So we're going to start by drawing in almost like a circle with an open end at the bottom. So going around like that. We're going to round out the ends, curling them in. Now I want to connect those 2 points by going in with a smaller C shape like that. Let's give this hand some thickness. So from here, I'm going to come down, and I'm just going to round this out in behind the hand. From the edge of this hand, on this side here, we're going to go out. On the end of this finger, we'll go out. We're going to connect those 2 points with a curve. So like going around like that. Let's draw the wrist. So the angle of the arm is coming this way. So we want to draw 2 short lines going in that same angle. We'll connect those 2 points with a curve. Now we're going to draw in the inside of the arm, tucked in behind the wrist. So from here, we'll curve in behind. And at the top, we'll curve in behind. Let's work our way down the lower body. So on the corner here, we're going to step in just a little bit and just draw a straight line coming down. On this side, we're going to step over towards the left and just draw a straight line coming down, same length. And then right here, we're going to draw the same length line coming down. Let's connect those 2 points with a straight line. Now we're going to connect those 2 points with a curve that goes up and in, just leaving room for the leg. Let's start with the left leg. We're going to draw the front face first. So from here, I'm going to draw on the barrel of the thigh. So we're going to curve around and back. From that top point, we're going to angle down and in towards the middle. Curving in like that. We're going to take that point and just draw that same curve, the inside part of the thigh. Now let's connect those 2 points with a straight line. Now I'm going to draw on the front of the leg. So from this point, again, I'm going to curve down to the top of the foot. Now in the inside of the leg, I want to come down to that same height. So curving out, down to there. I'm going to draw a straight line that goes across and just sort of goes past the inside edge of that leg, like that. We'll come straight down on the toe. Now we're going to pull the bottom of the foot all the way back to right about here. I'm going to cross like that. Up in this corner, we're going to step over towards the right. Just draw a line to separate the front of the foot. Now for the back of the leg, we're going to take this point and curve in behind the knee. We're going to curve back in the opposite direction. Curving back, make sure that the lines are the same distance, and we'll connect it with a straight line coming down. We'll draw that little separator in the lower torso here. So right in this point, we're going to continue this curve up behind the body. We're going to start down here and curve out so it gets a little bit wider as we come up in the middle of the body there. Let's finish this off with the right leg. So let's start with the outside first. So from this point, I'm going to curve out, and down. From this point, I'm going to take that same curve and just duplicate it on the inside, like that. We'll connect those 2 points with a straight line. Now we're going to draw on the bottom of the leg. So from this point, we're going to curve out again, and then come down to the same height as this line on the left. Do the same thing on the outside of the leg, coming down, cross. Now we're going to draw that straight line, and you're just going to go past the edge of the leg like that. Come straight down to line up the bottoms of the legs. We're going to go straight across the bottom, leaving a little gap at the bottom here. Straight across. We'll draw a little line here to separate the front of the foot. Now for the back of the leg, we're going to do similar to what we did here. We're going to go straight up here, the same length. We're going to curve in behind the knee, and then we'll angle up behind the front leg. One little minor detail, I want to draw a little bracket on the corners of the mouth. So just curving around the corners like that. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Lego Joker for the Lego Batman movie. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Make sure you subscribe and check out our Lego playlist. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.